Hi, I'm Scott Case. I'm the CEO of the Startup America Partnership, and we're focused on helping startups all across the United States grow and get to scale, and helping them build stronger communities around them to make that happen. We are at the International CES because it's awesome to be here, but we've also partnered with CEA to create something called Eureka Park, where we've pulled together startups from around the country to exhibit, over 150 of them over at the Venetian Hotel, and we're helping to bring all kinds of content about startups and innovation here to the CES. So CES really had a smart idea about 3 years ago to bring more early stage companies into the Consumer Electronics Show here in Vegas. And they created something last year for the first time called Eureka Park. They had about 100 companies that were selected to come and exhibit and share their new products and services to the world on this fantastic stage. We partnered with them then to bring some early startups into the mix. In 2013, we've stepped it up. There's over 150 companies that are there now, and we've created something called Startup America Live inside Eureka Park, where we're bringing iconic entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, executives, the media, from all across the country to come and see what's happening in Eureka Park, but also to share their wisdom and knowledge with the startups that are there, so that not only do they come to CES and potentially get new customers, but they also learn something that'll help them grow their business. And it's really an investment of CES and Startup America to once again help these young high growth companies get to scale and ultimately have a giant booth on the main floor. So one of the great things that's happening across the country right now, and Startup America has been helping to encourage this, is there are startup communities everywhere. There's a Startup Colorado, there's a Startup Texas, there's a Startup Tennessee, there's a Startup Connecticut, all of which are focused on building strong startup communities that can help their startups grow. And what we're seeing is a real renaissance in not only the innovation that startups are bringing to the table, but also the way that they're driving their local economies. And so we're really excited. And if you visit Startup America's website at www.s.co, you can find your state and see what's happening in your community and how you can plug in to both help startups, and if you are a startup, to see what are the options and opportunities for you to help build not only your company, but the local ecosystem. Government really plays a key role in helping startups, although in a way that you would not necessarily expect. When we find in communities like with our partners in Startup Colorado or Startup Texas or Startup Tennessee, they work with the government to bring the opportunities that the startups really need and bring them to government and say, these are the challenges that we're facing. And the more that government can listen to what the startups really need and find ways to be helpful, the better. I think one of the challenges is that government and startups speak very different languages, and whether that's the local city government or a state government or even the federal government. So the more that we can do, and platforms like CES are a great example to do that, bring all those parties together, the more likely we are to talk that common language and find the ways that government can be most effective in helping startups get that growth that they need.